I can, I'm teaching. Hello. Just gonna wait a few more minutes for people to join us here at Upper West Side Kenshikai at home. We are doing pre-karate this morning. Karate for ages 2 through 5. So just gonna have a seat, stretch out. If you are just joining us right now, we are here for pre-karate. Sorry for getting started a little bit late. I'm gonna give everyone a couple more minutes just to pop in and join us. Then we're gonna do some karate moves this morning. If you're already here with us, good morning, nice to see you, or at least to see your names popping up. You can just start moving around, getting yourself a little bit warmed up, jumping up and down, shaking everything out. Just gonna adjust this a little bit more. A little more. All right. Let's get ourselves going, and people who come in a little bit late, as always, can jump on in and join us as we go. We're going to start by standing straight, making that big, strong statue, bouncing. All right, let's get ourselves moving a little bit. So we're just going to start by bouncing around back and forth from one foot to the other. All right, and now we're going to open our feet a little bit wider. And we're going to start opening and closing our feet. So we're going to go open and close, open and close. You guys keep going with that. Just going to adjust this a little bit more. Try to find the right angle today so we can see as much as possible. All right, and now keep going. Open and closing those feet. Open and closing those feet. Okay, and now put one foot in the front, put the other foot in the back, and just start switching your feet back and forth. All right, and now just start shaking out your arms, shaking out your head, really wiggle your whole body around, really shake everything around. Shake everything out, awesome. Okay, so we're gonna open our legs wide again. We're gonna bend our knees so we're nice and strong, like we're sitting on that horse, shaking your legs from side to side. All right, keep your knees bent. So we're in that horseback riding stance. We're sitting on our big horse, and from here, we're gonna stretch our arms above our head and lean to the side, but try to keep those knees bent. So you can't really see my legs right now, but I'm in a squat position, right? And now I'm gonna straighten my legs. You'll notice I get a little taller. Now I'm gonna bend them, and you'll notice I get a little lower. Straighten and bend. So I'm doing like really slow squats up and down. And bend and straighten. And you can go a little faster. Awesome. Okay, we're going to keep that horseback riding stance. So I know you guys can't see my feet, but my feet, they're normally like this, right? Now they're a little bit wider. They're like this, and my knees are bent, but not so low that I'm collapsing to the floor, just a little bit. My feet are super stuck to the floor, and my back is super, super straight. So I'm gonna bring both hands out, and I'm gonna double punch middle. So remember, when we do our double punch, guys, we want a really big, tight chamber. And notice both of my hands are on my side and they're upside down. And then both of my hands go out to the middle. So a little bit faster, it looks like this. But don't get lazy and make them super, super small. We want big pulled back punches. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pull way, 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 way back and double punch middle one more time. Bring those hands up a little bit higher. We're going to double punch up. We're still in that nice low horseback riding stance. Double chamber, 2 hands go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring those hands down toward the floor. Double punch down. 1, double punch down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. So now we're going to shake out our hands for a second. We're going to put away one hand. So it can go in our chamber for those of you who are a little bit older. But if that's a little confusing, you can just put it away. Our other hand's going to come out, and now it's going to flip upside down. So if I'm facing you this way, this is what my hand's doing. We call that an uppercut. And what we like to do is I want you to imagine, right, that this is a big old ice cream scoop. So imagine you have a big tub of ice cream, and here comes the scoop. And I'm going to scoop up whatever my favorite flavor of ice cream is. Turns out I really like coffee ice cream. A lot of you probably don't like that, but you can scoop up some chocolate or some vanilla. And then now the other hand's going to come through and scoop up. So again, from this angle, it's going to look like this. I'm doing these little scoops with my hand every time, and my punch is coming up, 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 right straight up. And notice I'm not pointing it at you anymore. My bumpy knuckles that we always talk about are actually pointing up toward the sky now. So I'm going to scoop up 1, scoop up 2, 3, 4, bend those knees, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So when I say go, we're going to start scoop, scoop, scooping really, 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 really fast. And go. So we're scooping, 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 scooping up all the ice cream in the bucket. We want a whole lot of ice cream. Keep scooping, keep scooping, keep scooping, and stop. Shake out those arms, shake out those legs. Come out of that horseback riding stance. All right, so now we're just going to stand straight in our ready stance, our straight feet stance, right? We're just like this. We're in our big statue. We're going to bring one arm up and bring it down. Bring the other arm up and bring it down. So we're just playing a little bit of follow the leader here. We're going to bring one leg up and bring it down. Bring the other leg up and bring it down. Bring one arm and one leg up. I know that's a little tricky. Bring the other arm, the other leg up, and bring it down. Shake out your hands one more time. Back to that strong statue. So now we're going to take our fist, and we're going to put it on our ear like we're talking on the phone, right? So we're going to go, hello, 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 hello. We're going to order some pizza to go with our ice cream. So our hand is on our ear, which makes our elbow come out and up. So this is our elbow strike, right? So we're going to take our other hand, we're going to put it here. If that's a little hard to remember, you can just let it hang out by your side. But the idea is I'm going to elbow, and then the other side is going to elbow, and my elbow's going right up toward the ceiling. One elbow, other elbow. One elbow, other elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's my elbow going up toward the ceiling, right? Now I'm going to take that same elbow and I'm going to stick it out in front of my face. So notice I did a big twist of my body. So here I am. My other elbow's hanging out back here, and then when I switch, this one comes out. So if I'm facing you, it can kind of look like I have these chicken wings here. And now I'm twisting 1, twisting 2, twisting 1, twisting 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So you're swinging, and then you're swinging, and then you're swinging, right? So every elbow is going to swing. One swing, other swing. It's okay if your feet do this a little on the floor. It's also a little more fun. We can get a big swing, a big swing, a big swing. Keep those elbows going. A little bit faster, and ki-ai. All right, come back. This is my favorite. So you're going to open your feet a little bit wider, right? You're going to take your fist. You're going to punch the ceiling. So reach all the way up to the ceiling. Remember where your elbow is. We're going to bend our knees again and bring our elbow right down in front of our body like we're trying to hit the floor, but don't hit the floor. Now I'm going to bring my other hand up. I'm going to punch the ceiling. I'm going to elbow down. So every time I'm switching arms, right? My elbow goes up, my elbow goes down. My hand goes up, my elbow goes down. I'm also doing these little tiny baby squats every time my elbow goes down. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, up, down, 4, up, down, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and ki-ai. All right, so these are my elbows, right? I have 1, 2. I want you to use your imagination now. We're going to do a silly elbow break. So here's how it's going to work. There's a lot of other different things we can do with our elbow. Some of them are real karate moves that you guys practice with me in class. We have a sideways elbow. We have a backwards elbow. Those are the ones I know, but you know what? You guys are pretty good at coming up with stuff. So I want you to find your elbow now. And when I say go, I want you to do any move you want with that elbow. It can even be a jumping elbow. It can be a super fast elbow. It can be a double elbow. Make it up. Be creative. Ready? Go. Bam. I'm going to do the sideways elbow because that's one of my favorites. And go. Boom. And go. Double elbows. And go. Elbow behind. And go. Jumping elbow. And go. And go. And go. And one more big super elbow. I'm going to give a big spin. And elbow. Boom. Like to be a little silly in the morning. Keeps us fresh. Shake it out. All right, so we're going to unlock our legs, get them ready for some super strong kicks. So what we want to remember, and some of you might have seen this earlier in our quick concepts that were on our Facebook page. If you don't know what that is, every few days or so we're posting little concepts, little techniques, everything like that. It's just little snips that'll help you at home with your karate moves. So one of the concepts we posted earlier in the week had to do with the chamber for our kick. And we really want to focus on that, especially you younger guys, because what we don't want is every kick to just look like I'm flopping my legs around like spaghetti, right? I really want to be clear about where my knee goes and where my foot goes. So we're going to do our front snap kick, which all of you know. But the first thing I want everyone to be clear is my knee goes up. So notice I'm doing this with my finger, right? I'm not pointing off to the side or around or all twisted up. My knee goes up. So let's do that. Just our knee. Knee goes up. Knee goes down. Other side. Knee goes up. Knee goes down. Knee goes up. Knee goes down. So it looks like I'm marching really slowly. I'm not going to get anywhere super fast, but I'm marching really slowly in my spot. And notice every time I do that little march, I tilt from one side to the other. So here I am. I'm going knee up. Now my foot goes down, so I'm leaning this way a little so I can pick up my other knee. All right, a couple more. Knee up and knee up. And now I want you to really focus on getting that knee as high as you can, right? So if my knee's going up way down here, when I kick, my kick's not going anywhere. But if I can get my knee to my chest, up, right? So if I face you, here I am. Look how high my knee's going. It's all the way up at the height of my chest. That's going to help me be better at my front snap kick. So now, shake it out a little bit. Now my knee's going to go up, and I'm going to snap that foot out. And notice, because my knee went so super high, my foot was almost up to my face, right? If my knee goes super low, you can't even see my foot. It went out of camera because it went all the way down to the floor. So knee goes up, our foot goes up. Knee goes up, our foot goes up. Up, snap. And again, if I'm facing this way, right, knee up, snap. Knee up, snap. And 1, 2, big high knee, big high kick. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so we got that knee up super high. So now, let's focus on our roundhouse kick. Roundhouse kick is a little different, and to be honest, it's a little bit tricky. So if you're a little guy, don't worry so much about getting all of these details right. I just want you to focus on one important part, which is that my belly is going to turn away. So when I throw my roundhouse kick, my belly is going to hide. When I threw my front snap kick, my belly never moved. It was pointing right at you. But when I throw my roundhouse kick, belly, turn away. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to put one leg in front. So this is now, notice, when I put one leg in front, my belly already turned itself away. That's going to help us out. My knee's going to come up, but now notice it's sideways, right? It's on this little angle. It looks like a hill. There's the hill. I'm going up the hill. There's the top of the hill. I'm going down the other side of the hill. Remember, front snap kick was all the way over here. My roundhouse is all the way over here, and then I can do that snapping it out. But again, the higher the knee, the higher my foot goes. Knee down here, foot down there. Knee up here, foot up here. So I have my front leg, and I'm on this little angle. I'm going to make the hill and snap my foot. Put it down. Pick up your knee, make that hill, snap your foot. And moms and dads at home, if you want to help your child get this angle, it's a little bit tricky. Think on a diagonal, right? So from foot up my leg to my knee is making this shape. And then we can do our kick. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now we're going to switch our feet. Notice when I switch my feet, I also switch where my belly's going, right? So here I am. Here's my hill again, right? And snap. Again, up on an angle and snap. And 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and one more 10. Shake out those legs. So that's our roundhouse kick. We're going to do one more kick, which is super easy, but also reminds us about picking up our knees, which of course is our knee kick. So we're going to reach our hands up to the sky. A lot of times people say, well, why don't I just do this? And the answer is, of course you can. You can just do that marching thing that we were doing before, but our hands add some extra power. So if you imagine that you're holding a big, big stick, the biggest stick that you have, right? And now you have super powers. So you can take that stick, and when you pull it down onto your knee, crack, it breaks in half, right? So why do we use our hands? Because our hands are going to pull into our knee. So if you want to imagine that big stick now, we're going to pull it and break it. Pull it and break it. Hands go up. Hands go up. We're going to pull it and break it. Remember that number that's calling. Hands go up, pull it and break it. Hands go up, pull it and break it. Keep on going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And notice every time I go, my hands go up and I pull down to my knee. It happens at the same time, right? So I don't want to go hands, knee. My hands and my knee, they're friends, right? They're coming together at the same time. Also, you definitely don't have to hit your hands out with your knee. That your knee can just pass between them. All right, let's shake it out. So we're going to do some follow the leader today. So for my older kids, this is how we normally do our kata. Kata is something that the bigger kids do. We're going to do kind of what I think of as a mini kata. So what you guys are going to do is you're just going to follow me, and we're just going to do our moves forward and sideways in different directions. So before we get started, have your mom or dad help you, or you can do it on your own. Just look from side to side. Make sure you have enough room to take one step in either direction and 1 or 2 steps forward. And if you don't, you can adjust your feet when you need to, but hopefully all of you have enough space to just fit in a little moving box, right? So we're going to start with our statue. And what we're going to do, I'm going to go this way. For parents at home, your child is going to be turning to his or her left. So if you want to help them figure out which way is left, I'm going to go to my right, so when they see me on camera, it looks a little bit like we're doing the same move. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my big muscles, and then I'm going to bring my hand up. This means I'm going to block, right? So what am I going to do? I'm going to block down. But instead of blocking down toward you, I'm going to block down, going that way. Boom. So look, I just blocked down, and now I'm going that way. So I'm going to take a step, switching my feet and punching that way. So let's do that again. So here I am. I'm facing you. I turn, I block. I step, I punch. Let's do it one more time. I'm facing you. I turn, I block, I step, I punch. So from here, it gets a little tricky. But what I want you guys to do is take this hand that's out right now and bring it up. That's the blocker. You're going to turn all the way around so you're facing the other way. And block, step, and punch. Let's come back to the beginning. We got 4 moves to remember now. Turn and block, step, and punch. Turn and block, step, and punch. And for moms and dads at home, for the little guys, all we want them to do is go in the right direction. For example, this, totally fine. They went in the right direction. Slightly older kids, you can try to match the block and the punch, but younger ones, if you turn and then you turn, you're on the right path, right? You're on the way to learning it. Let's try it one more time. Turn and block, step, and punch. Turn and block, step, and punch. So we got 4 more moves, but they're pretty easy. Bring that hand up, turn and block, and now you should be facing me. I'm facing you. Now we're going to do 3 steps. Remember, every time we step, we switch our hands and we switch our feet. So we're going to step in and punch 1, step in and punch 2. If you run out of space, you can just switch your feet in your spot, step in and punch 3. And that's the whole thing. That's our mini kata. Let's try it again. We're back at the beginning. We're making a statue. Little guys, if you're getting confused, don't worry about it. Just turn and block and punch and just move your body the best you can. Turn and block, step and punch. Turn and block, step and punch. Turn toward me and block. Step and punch 1 time, 2 times, and 1 more time. Come on back. Super fast speed time. Ready? Just have fun with it. Don't fall on your butt. Let's do it. Turn and block 1, step and punch 2. Turn and block 1, step and punch 2. Turn and block and 1, 2, 3 toward me. That was super fast. You guys did awesome. One last time. Super speed. Back it up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Ki! Nice work. I know all of you were moving super fast. I know Caden's the fastest guy. I know you guys are super speedy. Let's finish with some strong stuff down on the floor. So I'm going to turn my camera down. Here I am, back on my living room floor. Let's go to sleep in our bear cave. Yep, that means you guys are going to hear me sing. Karate is my specialty. Singing is not. But we're going to do it anyway. People at home, if you know my bear song, please join in. I'll pretend that I can hear you. Instead of me, lie your head down in our bear cave. The grizzly bear is sleeping in a cave. Please be very quiet, very quiet. Hands are ready, feet are ready. If you wake him, if you shake him, he will get real mad. Push up, go roar! Notice my belly's way up off the floor. I'm on my hands and my feet. I'm not a floppy bear. I'm not a lazy bear. I'm a big, strong, tall bear. Let's do it one more time. Back down in the cave. Take a nap. The grizzly bears are sleeping in a cave. Please be very quiet, very quiet. Get ready. If you wake them, if you shake them, they will get real mad. Roar! Big roar! Wake up your whole household. Sorry, moms and dads. Everyone, sit on your bottom. Now we're going to curl up and we're going to make a little egg. So we're going to curl our knees and our arms together. So we're in a little egg. And we're going to go to sleep in our little egg. And this time when we wake up, our egg's going to pop open. Our hands are going to go to the floor and our feet are going to go to the sky. Why do we want our hands to go to the floor? Because otherwise we fall on our back and we don't want that. We want our head up and our feet up and our belly up and everything up in a little V shape that looks like this. So, is my egg curling up and pop, Hands go to the floor, feet go to the sky. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wiggling your toes. Come back down one more time. Little egg. Stay in the little cozy egg until it's ready to crack. Pop open. Hands go to the floor, feet go to the sky. All right, let's wiggle our toes for 5, 4. If you want an extra challenge, try to pick your hands up. Don't fall down. 3, 2, and 1. Crisscross your legs. Shake it out. While we're down here, let's do a real quick butterfly stretch. Bring your feet together, knees out, head to your toes. Shake it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everyone have a seat on your knees. As always, if sitting on your knees does not feel so great, you can sit and crisscross your legs. Either one is fine. We're just going to put our fists on our side. And we're going to close our eyes. Mukso. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more time. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Mukso Yame. Open your eyes. Bow. Us. Thank you for joining us for our pre-karate class this morning. So if you have a little one and you liked this class, we are doing another pre-karate class live here on Facebook on Friday at 3:30. So feel free to join us then. If you know anyone who has kids from age 2 to 5, please send them to our Facebook page. Send them to our YouTube channel. There's videos up there. You know, it's hard when you have little ones at home and you can't go to the playground anymore. There's not so much to do to keep them moving, and that's my goal. So I want to keep them moving. So please forward this on to anyone you know. For those of you with older children, we are doing 2 classes this afternoon right here on Facebook. At 4:15, there will be a kids karate class for ages 5 and up. And then at 5:15, there will be an advanced karate class. That is for our students who are yellow belt and up, and also any grown-up. As always, anyone is welcome to try any class. Our goal is to just keep you moving, keep you training. Until next time, take care. Have a great day. Us.